Good morning, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, Shasbury Elementary, and welcome to our 12th edition of Black Friday. Today, we're going to speak about a country that we all know very well. We've eaten their food, attended their restaurants, and even ordered online. And you can go almost anywhere and find them. So, let's rewind to last week. Last week, we spoke about the state of Georgia and how I have a military connection to that state. As of now, I don't know of any family members down there, but as we look further into our family tree, we could possibly find out later on. So, as I said, today is a country. I'm going to give you 5, maybe 6 clues to help you out to see if you can find out which country I'm talking about. Clue number 1. This country is probably one of the largest or one of the most populous states and countries in the world. So that means it's very big. Number 2, it has 23 provinces. It's not Canada. I know somebody was thinking about Canada. It's not Canada. Well, number 3, this country was invaded by the Japanese in 1937 prior to World War II. Figured it out yet? Number 4, this country has one of the biggest bullet train systems in the world. So that right there lets you know this is a very vast country. Very huge. Nothing yet? Number 5. Number 5, 5th clue. She might give it away, but I'm going to offer it to you anyway. Number 5, this country became a UN member in October of 1945. Around the same time, the country of Brazil became a member. Nothing? Nothing yet? Okay. Should I give you another clue? The country's flag is red. Color red. Now, how many flags do you know that are red? Completely red. That should help somebody. Someone out there knows. Don't be afraid to answer. If you don't know, you don't know it. So this is more of a history lesson also. And give you another clue that you probably won't know. But this country has more of a family ties to my wife than me. So, without further ado, I'm about to show you the country's flag. 3, 2, 1, there you go. The country of China. There you go, the country of China. How many of you got it right? How many did you think of China but didn't say it? It's okay. Now, as I said, this country has an attachment to my wife's family, not mine. She's not Chinese, but her family married into the Chinese culture. It's her aunt that is Chinese. Her aunt's father was born in China and went to Jamaica to help build the railways. And her aunt's father's parents owned a restaurant in Jamaica, a small restaurant in Jamaica. So that lets you know that some Chinese people did migrate to Jamaica. And they migrated all over the world. So you're bound to find them anywhere. I even saw some in Afghanistan. So you never know. They can be anywhere in the world. I did not know that there might have been a migration of Chinese people in Jamaica. You learn something new every day. And her aunt's last name, or maiden name, was Chow. And the interesting thing about China is that in their culture, they give you the family name first and then the individual name. So the family name, which we know in the US as our last name, is mentioned first, and then the person's individual name. So that lets you know family is a very big importance in the Chinese culture. So, with that being said, that's an interesting fact about the Chinese flag. And I have one more thing to teach you about Chinese. Her aunt, as I said, is Chinese, and she told me about a few words in Chinese. Can't remember the others, but I know of one. Ni hao. Ni hao. That means hi. So, if you ever hear me say ni hao walking through the halls of Shaftesbury, you know I'm saying hi. I want to see how many of you can repeat that. At least you know one word in another foreign language. Doesn't hurt. So, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the pleasure of your time. And tune in next week where we have the U.S. state to be represented. And before I close out, my wife and I did an ancestry DNA test and we discovered a lot of ancestry all over the world that we were not aware of. So, it might be interesting to keep tuning in because you'll learn more about where I come from and where our family comes from. So, again, thank you for tuning in. Continue to wear your mask, continue to be safe, and continue to be respectful.